Jeff Mayweather, you were saying before Floyd's fight with Robert Guerrero, it was just going to be another case where after the fight, despite all his high, talk, that he's going to just be another case of what Floyd did to this guy. It turns out you were right. Floyd, dominated the fight, won a 12-round decision. What did you think of the performance?
I thought it was a great performance. I thought that Floyd went back to his old ways in terms of his defense, not getting hit, and actually was extremely impressive and actually landed a lot of lead right hands. And once Floyd figured out what worked against Guerrero, that's what he used, and Guerrero could do nothing about it.
Some people, like even Freddie Roach, other people said all Floyd's legs are gone. That's why he stays in the pocket. In this fight, he moved real gracefully. Did you kind of expect him to move like that in this fight?
Well, I mean, basically, I know how Floyd is. Floyd makes adjustment as the fight goes. And he felt that, he needed to move a little bit, so that's what he did. And Freddie Roach is just saying that because that's what he was wishing. He's been wishing that forever, because he's upset about the fact that the Manny Pacquiao fight never happened, for one thing. And also, that was his way of trying to say that Manny Pacquiao has a chance.
Okay.
So, I mean, you take whatever he said with a grain of salt.
Okay. What about Floyd's future? He says he'd like to fight 5 more times. Golden Boy has their roster of fighters. Who stands out as next opponents? What do you expect in the next few fights?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know who will be the next opponent. But, of course, I know that Golden Boy does have a roster of fighters, and basically that's why Golden Boy actually left HBO at the same time Floyd did, because, they want to be the one that's putting their guys in there against Floyd. So, I don't know. I think that whoever's champion at that weight, the other champion, gets an opportunity. I mean, I think they're in the right to get an opportunity. And, everybody's so high on, wanting the fight with Canelo to happen. But the reality is that Floyd is not a 154-pounder at all.
Yeah.
I mean, his skills, of course, can win him titles at that weight, and even as high as 160 if with the right fighter in front of him. But with that all being said, I mean, Floyd has never weighed 154 pounds even before when he did fight for the title.
Okay.
Against De La Hoya, it was 149. Against Miguel Cotto, it was 147.
Do you think so? It would have to be a case where the temptation and the reward of facing Canelo would have to be great enough compared to the risk of being outweighed, you mean?
I don't necessarily say that, because I still think Floyd has skills to beat Canelo just like he did Guerrero. I mean, I don't think it's that, but I think that Canelo kind of he may have made a mistake when when he pulled himself off the card, thinking that Floyd needed him, and it showed that Floyd didn't need him. So I mean, it's one of those things in which, I mean, if you really want to fight, I just said you gotta dance by Floyd music, but at the same time, you don't dictate terms of Floyd if you want the biggest payday of your career.
All right, man. Thanks, Jeff.